Thank you, Mr. President, Excellencies, distinguished delegates. I have the honor to present the report on the activities of the special rapporteurs, independent experts, and working groups in 2024. As chair of the Coordination Committee, I am before you at a moment where the whole human rights system and the core principles of multilateralism are being tested to their limits. At the beginning of this session, 46 mandates called on all states to reaffirm their full commitment to the UN Charter-based multilateral international order with human rights at its core. Now is the time for states, national human rights institutions, civil society organizations, businesses, universities, and other actors to stand up for all human rights for everyone, not just in room 20, but everywhere. Mr. President, this report is an attempt to capture all the work and achievements made by mandate holders individually and collectively in 2024. Last year was particularly challenging, especially due to the financial situation that seriously curtailed our activities. Despite the challenges, mandate holders did their best to rise to the challenge and deliver for the benefit of rights and rights holders throughout the world. The contributions of special procedures to the global human rights agenda are manifold. The report shows that special procedures keep bringing new and emerging issues and their impact on human rights to the attention of states and other actors. Mandate holders also tackled cross-cutting issues. The report also shows numerous means used by mandate holders to engage with the states and other stakeholders to provide technical advice on human rights issues. Their significant contributions to prevention, the continued development of human rights standards, and various legal processes are also highlighted in the report. In 2024, mandate holders continue to seek closer cooperation with the wider UN system as well as regional mechanisms, contributing significantly to human rights mainstreaming. Using the opportunity of the annual meeting last year in December, special procedures issued a joint declaration on the Pact for the Future, reaffirming that human rights remain central to a peaceful, inclusive, and sustainable future. Engaging with the Council and the General Assembly on a regular basis is essential for special rapporteurs and independent experts. Our presence in New York allows us not only to engage with numerous stakeholders and New York-based entities, but also underscore the nexus between the three pillars of peace and security, human rights, and sustainable development. It is clear that human rights belong to New York as much as they belong to Geneva. The Coordination Committee has also continued its efforts to constantly evaluate and optimize the working methods of special procedures. We have promoted dialogues and constructive engagement with the states and other actors. The committee has continued to use the internal advisory procedure to ensure that the mandate holders operate in line with the Code of Conduct. We have continued our commitment to financial transparency, and the committee is also developing internal guidance on the use of social media by mandate holders. Mr. President, states' cooperation is essential to allow mandate holders to fully implement their mandates. Special procedures generally enjoy fruitful cooperation from states and other stakeholders. While the number of country visits was reduced in 2024 due to the liquidity crisis, I am happy to report that Vanuatu accepted a visit for the first time in its history, helping us reducing the list of countries never visited by a mandate holder to only 20. Similarly, 6 countries accepted a visit after more than 5 years without a visit. That was 2024 last year. 91 states did not receive a single visit in the last 5 years. That is a big number if we consider the total number of states. Though 80 of these 91 states received at least one request. Cooperation is therefore partial or selective. To fulfill our mandates effectively, special procedures also need necessary financial resources. It is therefore critical for states to take decisive collective steps to secure sustainable funding for the human rights system, including special procedures. It will be a worthy investment in our view to build an equal, just, inclusive, peaceful, and sustainable world. The fact that several mandate holders were again subjected to the public attacks for carrying out their work during 2024 is of serious concern. The vilification, threats, and personal attacks faced by mandate holders who spotlight human rights violations all over the world are unacceptable. Being subject to scrutiny and criticism is inherent to the role of special procedures. However, personal attacks, threats, and intimidation, including of family members, are an intolerable burden for experts. Similarly, the role of all those who fight and defend human rights around the globe should be fully recognized and any reprisals against them prevented and condemned in the strongest terms. Mandate holders cannot be the eyes and the ears of the Council without free space for civil society organizations and human rights defenders to operate and engage with us. We are privileged and honored for the role that we are called upon to play by the Council. However, the Coordination Committee also expresses serious concerns at attempts to undermine our standing, visibility, and independence within the UN system. We call on all to support our work, respect our integrity, and preserve our independence and autonomy, because the legitimacy of the Council will suffer if its special procedures were undermined. Mr. President, special procedures and their Coordination Committee are committed to continuing our work without any fear or favor during these challenging times. At the same time, we count on your support in doing so. Thank you for your attention.